Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Kroq-Gar, and as you can probably tell by the audio, or at least I hope so, I am running a new microphone today and finally got the audio sounding how I want it to sound, or at least I did in testing before pressing record. So let's hope it turns out for the best. So last episode, if we zoom out, we did manage to confederate the southern jungles, I believe. We actually currently have an army of Tzeentch over here. Only a half stack, so we should be able to deal with that. And then to the west, we also managed to secure Headhunter's jungle here. So pushing back against the Skaven, although Luther is looking strong. Although he is losing territory, actually. Losing part of his starting province there. So hopefully they can knock back Luther there to help us there. And if we go back to the Golden Pass and the Kingdom of Beasts, we do have a huge Skaven problem here. That army is not so bad, but there is a 4-stack currently sieging the Cursed Jungle, so we're going to have to deal with that. However, I don't think we can march Kroq-Gar down there, because we do have the Ghoul King to contend with here. So what are we going to do with Kroq-Gar this turn? We could go back to the Springs of Eternal Life to maybe take this settlement to wipe out the Ghoul King, because then at least we don't have to worry about him. But I am kind of scared about the Skaven down here. Actually, the Golden Tower, or sorry, the capital here should actually stand. That does have a sizable garrison. So let's go ahead and take Kroq-Gar and put him in the Springs of Eternal Life. That should hopefully mean we can chase the Ghoul King next turn, or push to his last settlement. Bring up our Lord list here. We have Uaxti, I believe he's over in Lustria. He is indeed. So Uaxti was chasing down the Skaven. I think they have 2 more armies hidden in here though. So it's kind of a scary thing over here. Let's see. We're going to slowly move up in camp stance. Hopefully we can, with the added melee defense will help us there. Maybe even Gorok will come south. In fact, can I do some diplomacy with him? We don't have a non-aggression pact or a defensive alliance. And I don't think I could convince him, no. So we can't give him the war target to help us there. So Uaxti is going to have to go in solo. And we go into Litihi down here. He actually has a rank up. So let's go ahead and do that one. What does this do? Leadership aura size and characters aura leadership effect. Let's go ahead and give him some armor. There we go, make him a bit more tanky. And I think, let's see, what's the garrison like down here? It's not too big. Do they have anyone here? They do have military presence down there actually. We'll see. So let's go ahead. Maybe we can recruit some regiments of renown for this army. We do have a bit of gold per turn to spare. Let's see, who should we get? We've got Sourish units, we've got some Skink units. So why don't we do... Let's see... We could give them some Sacred Kroxigals. That could help them. Or we could give them some Red-Crested Skinks as well. Let's go ahead and give them the Kroxigals. There we go. We only have enough gold for one there. And we're actually going to march down here. So no character here, luckily. We do get a valiant defeat. I think we could probably win this one, right? Although actually, we don't really have anyone who can carry us here. Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I just continue the siege for the turn. Are we taking attrition? I don't think so when we're sieging, right? These guys would be taking attrition though. So that helps us out a bit. And I don't think Tzeentch has an army. There's an army down here. But it's pretty much non-existent, so that's fine. In fact, let's go ahead and build some siege equipment as well. That takes 2 turns. What about a ram? Let's build a ram and maybe some towers. There we go. So we're going to continue the siege there. That's all our characters can do this turn. Maybe we can get some diplomacy. Not with anyone we're interested with. So we'll skip on the diplomacy for this turn. We could get a momentary peace treaty there. But the lizards wouldn't like that if we did that, so I can't do that one. But let's go ahead to turn 45 now. And they did march their small army here. If we auto-resolve this, we don't lose any units, and it's actually a close victory. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. 3k gold and a massive 6.6k experience. Very nice. We will go ahead and occupy this settlement. Enemy killed in battle. There we go. So we did kill those cinch units there. And Letihi there actually gained his Cold One mount, which is very nice. And the lizards tic-tac-toe here does have access to a new slam mage. So does, is this Gorok? I'm not sure actually. Yeah, it would be. Gorok also has access to a slam mage. And we got a new event here that disappeared. The populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on a nearby gate or wall. So we get 3 turns of -10 growth over here. That sucks because that's our main province there. The Skaven are deciding to retreat a little. I think maybe trying to help out in the siege here. Let's see, what kind of garrison do we actually have here on the Cursed Jungle? Yeah, it's not a very big one, so they could easily take that, I think. But let's go back over to Kroq-Gar here. The Gore King is doing tedious things. His army is very damaged. Maybe if I can take Kroq-Gar and position him maybe somewhere around here, we can be close enough to the Gore King. Also have reinforcements. If he does attack, we can reinforce this. That should be fine. We can actually perform a rite here. Rite of Ferocity. Let's see, we can probably build though, which is more useful. But for now, let's go down to Letihi. He did gain some level ups from that battle during the end turn. 3 level ups, in fact. Let's see, let's give him some missile resistance. Let's give him some spell resistance. And we will give him some more armor. Very nice. And what should we do with this guy's army? We can actually go down to Dawn's Light. And I just realized we didn't actually take Fortress of Dawn. Where is the Fortress of Dawn? Oh, it's all the way over here on this tiny little island. So we should make our way over there. Let's go to Dawn's Light. I think we should be able to take this. Valiant defeat again. Let's just go ahead and continue the siege there. Maybe I should have recruited some more units. I think we can do this whilst sieging. We can. Let's go ahead and get some Star Chamber Guardians. And I think we can also go ahead and get these skinks here. They would fit well in the army. Actually, we can't. Why can't we do that? Because it's currently on a 2-turn cooldown. I see. Right, so let's go ahead and recruit these guys. Does that change the battle outcome? A Pyrrhic victory there. Let's just continue to siege. There's no rush. Kairos is all the way up here, so we're under no threat from him. If we go over to Uaxti here, we have a very nice 4-stack there. One of their armies is retreating. Now I do wonder what happens if I attack this. So they do have a pretty much a Skroak doesn't have a 4-stack. What happens if I auto-resolve this? Okay, we can actually auto-resolve this without losing any units. Plus 30% speed and Strider. Maybe we should give that to our Salamander hunting pack. Give them some extra speed. There we go. And let's go ahead and auto-resolve that one. 3k gold, 4.6k experience. Very nice. And we will go ahead and occupy this one here. And we aborted a mission. Raise or sack the following settlement. Because we occupied it instead. That's fine. I'd rather occupy it, to be honest. And Uaxti here, gaining a level up. So let's see, we can give him some more melee attack, which I think I will do. So let's go ahead and do that. Very nice. And I think that's all of our lords dealt with for the turn. So let's see, what can we build? The Shifting Sands over here. We can level Kart Sabar to tier 3. So let's go ahead and do that one. And we can also level... Let's go ahead and level Bagar up to tier 2. So that's all of our gold. And let's see, do we have any diplomacy? No one that I'm interested in. We only really want to do diplomacy with the lizards, of course. There we go. So that looks like another end turn there. Let's go ahead to turn 46 here. The dwarfs here wanting a non-aggression pact. They are actually at war with a lizardman faction there, so we're going to say no to them. And a rite of Sotek performed there, and also a great incantation of Kassar performed. Let's see, that's all the way over to the west of Lustria there, so we don't have to worry about that one. Let's go back over to Kroq-Gar here. The Ghoul King running away once again, of course. Just outside of range. It's getting a bit tedious, to be honest. We can't actually reach him. Can we? Which is annoying. Can we? Ah, no, we can reach him. Okay. Didn't look like we could. Right, so let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. That's a decisive victory there. There we go. 3.4k experience as well as gold. And of course, we're going to go with unit experience. These guys are rank 8 now. Almost rank 9. So it'd be very nice to get those dinosaurs. Max level ASAP. And we gained a new armor, Gambler's Armor. Plus 5 armor and 8% ward safe. That's quite a strong item, actually. Let's go ahead and put ourselves back in here so we don't take any attrition damage. And in fact, if we take a look at this armor, we also have some ancillaries. Who doesn't have any armor? This guy doesn't. So let's go ahead and give him Gambler's Armor. There we go. That should help him out a fair bit. I don't think Kroq-Gar, gained any levels this time. So let's go down to Latihi. Let's see, he's still continuing this siege on. We can actually auto-resolve this one now and not take any losses. So let's go ahead and do that. 312k experience. And we will go ahead and occupy. And we actually completed a mission there. So capture and occupy the following settlement. So completing that one, we also gained a level up. Let's see, let's go ahead and give him some melee attack. There we go. And now I think Zinch just has this one settlement left. So if we can deal with that... Ah, no, they also captured the caverns of Sotek there. Okay, so we're fighting them back slowly. I think we should target Fortress of Dawn though, because that's where they spawn, so it's probably their most powerful settlement. Let's go over to Uaxdi, over in the Skaven lands. So I might just leave him here to get the replenishment. Obviously the Skaven do have multiple armies up here. Just the one army. Maybe we should pursue them whilst they are weak. But we're quite damaged, so I think we just wait until we've replenished because our units are very strong. So let's go ahead and leave him there for a turn. Let's see, we can level up Tech here to tier 2, so let's go ahead and do that. We can also build some glowing berries here, so let's go ahead and do this. Get some more resource for trading. We can also go and level the Altar of the Horned Rat to tier 3. So we're going to go ahead and do that one there. And that's it for building. So what kind of diplomacy do we have? The Ghosts of Pahooks. Oxyotl here, wanting a non-aggression pact. What's his strength rank here? 106. He's not doing too well actually this time around. Usually he's very strong. So let's go ahead and get that non-aggression pact. We can also get that trade agreement. That's very nice there. We can also get another 400 gold out of him. So we will go ahead and do this. There we go. I don't think that opens up. They almost want military access. Let's see, we're not really close to confederation with anyone. So for now, that looks like another end turn. In fact, no, we can actually build because we got some extra gold. So let's go ahead and upgrade our gold mines here. And go to turn 47. Okay, so Kairos actually attacking one of our settlements here. It's a valiant defeat. We just did build here, but honestly, it's just a bunch of skinks, right? It's okay, we can come back and do this pretty easily. I'm not too bothered about losing this right now. Okay, Kroq-Gar gaining a new trait here. Plus 5% campaign movement range for the Lord's army. Plus 5% campaign line of sight. So that's quite useful. And Kairos here actually just sacked the settlement. He didn't occupy or raise it, which is interesting. And we do have a new Rite of Awakening available to us now. And we gained a new mission. Recruit the following type of unit. Missile Infantry. Our revered masters demand more warriors to strike from afar like a scorpion's sudden sting. Missile focus we would get for 8 turns, plus 2 recruitment rank for missile units, minus 25% recruitment cost for missile infantry units. Not too useful right now, I don't think. What are we going to do with Kroq-Gar? Let's go ahead and take Kroq-Gar up here, and then hopefully we can reach this settlement next turn. Do I want to force march with him? I think we can reach this next turn. We're not really at risk if we force march. They won't attack us with such a small force. So let's go ahead and position Kroq-Gar up here. If we go over to Latihi, we do have this settlement now. Let's see, is there an army over here? There's currently no army over here. So let's see, if we force march, we're going to take attrition. What we should ideally do, we do need that replenishment though, right? I think we just keep him here for a few turns to get that replenishment. Maybe get some skink javelins. Yeah, let's recruit some javelin units there. Just buff up our units a little bit. I think tic-tac-toe will do with Kairos here, which would be really useful. But we'll go over to Uaxti. One more turn of replenishment, and then I do feel comfortable with attacking the Skaven. So we're going to wait a turn there. And a Master Engineer has damaged the buildings here. So let's go ahead and repair that. It's going to cost us nearly 400 gold, which sucks a little. And we can't perform, get another Slam Mage. So let's go ahead and do this, even though we won't recruit them. We have a Fire one available. We have a High one. Let's go ahead and get a Light Slam Mage Priest there now. And go ahead to turn 48. The Gold King there wanting a peace treaty, of course. We're definitely going to say no to that one. There we go, so Latihi gaining a new trait there, +1 control in the local province. And we also got a new technology, Vanguard deployment for all skink infantry, as well as +10% missile strength for skink, chameleon skink, and chameleon stalker units. And we did complete a missile there to recruit some missile units as well. Let's see, we do have some more technology available to us. So, what's the tablet of war? Income from post-battle loot, that sounds quite nice. Or +10 growth. Growth could be very nice, but so is, +10% campaign movement range. Let's go with the tablet of war there. So, income from post-battle loot +5%. That will definitely come in handy there. And if we take Uaxti here, let's go ahead and put him... we can't reach this turn. We can't go into in-camp. What do we go here? There we go. And then if we change to in-camp now, and then start marching towards the Skaven, just so if they do attack us, we get the bonus of the extra melee defense there. If we go over to Kroq-Gar, we should be able to attack this settlement this turn, so let's go ahead and do that. There you go, decisive victory there with low casualties. 4.4k experience, very nice. Let's go ahead and occupy this one. So a new trait there. +5 leadership when fighting against vampire counts. We're a bit too late now, but still useful nevertheless. We did kill the leader there. And a new regiment of renown. So a feral carnosaur there. Geltblom's terror. All of fear to tread where the apex predator lurks. And we also gained a new follower, so +3% casualty replenishment rate for the Lord's army. And Sires of Morkane have been obliterated, so wiping them out. Let's see, let's go ahead and recruit a regiment of renown unit. Let's go ahead and get that feral carnosaur into Kroq-Gar's army. It's actually rank 9, wow, straight away off the bat. And we now actually have 3 feral carnosaurs. So let's see, what's the difference here? Armored, armor piercing, anti-large. Ah, it has a vanguard deployment, and it also doesn't have rampage. Armor's the same. It has slightly better leadership. Speed is the same. Melee attack is slightly better. Melee defense is better. Weapon strength is the same, and charge bonus is the same. So quite similar there, but a few minor upgrades, especially not having rampage actually is very nice. So let's see, what should we upgrade for Kroq-Gar? I think let's go ahead and give him some spell resistance. And then what's Honored Elder? +1 control in all provinces. -5% upkeep for Temple Guard units. -5% upkeep for Saurus and Cold One units. That'd be very useful once we do start using Temple Guard and Saurus and so. But the 5% ward save is very nice. So let's go ahead and actually get that there. Our Skink Priest also gaining a level up. Let's see. So we've got all these spells. Let's level up these spells here. We can go and upgrade, or should we? Let's see, what's up here? Missile resistance. Let's actually give him some missile resistance because he is a flying unit now. And our Scar Veteran could give him some speed, some weapon strength would be very nice. Let's give him some armor actually. There we go, make him last a bit longer in battle. So Kroq-Gar has essentially dealt with the vampires here. I think we can actually occupy Numus now. It's no longer a blood ground, I believe. So maybe Kroq-Gar can go and take that. And then, although we do really need to go and deal with the Skaven here before they start taking our lands. But we're doing okay down here now. Let's see, we do have Latihi. We can't attack Kairos this turn. He does have in-camp. So let's go ahead and put him into in-camp stance. And we're going to start moving over to the Fortress of Dawn. If Kairos comes through here, maybe we can catch him on our next turn. If we go over to Uaxdi here. We've already moved Uaxdi this turn. Okay, let's see. What can we build? Marks of the Old Ones. We can get that to tier 3, so let's go ahead and do that. Give us some defense to the Skaven here. And we're actually looking okay here. We've got lizards to the south of Lustria. We've also got lizards on the west of Lustria. We've got some dwarfs to deal with. Of course, we've got Luther to deal with, and then we've got some humans to the north. But overall, oh, and of course some Skaven. But overall, Lustria is starting to look like a better place. We're definitely doing okay over here. But let's go ahead to turn 49 for now. And a new mission, defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Meta stone there. We do need to come south with Kroq-Gar ASAP, I think. This is not the first time the rat spawn have sought to invade our realms from below. Soltec will have his vengeance, we are his tools. So for 4 turns we would gain +5 leadership for all armies. If we defeat them within 6 turns we gain 1000 gold as well. So that would be good. I really do want to take this final settlement though. Can Kroq-Gar reach it this turn? He can't, which is actually kind of annoying. So let's see, we're going to go to about here. And let's go into in-camp and then we'll move a bit closer. Let's see, I think we get, yeah, +5 melee defense there as well as some leadership. So I feel like it's worth using in-camp a bit more. We will have to do a corner here. Oh, we've also got these Tombkins to deal with. Overall, we're doing okay though. Do the Empire still control this? They do, but I think... Okay, Tic-Tac-Toe is going over there. I did wonder if Tic-Tac-Toe was about to go to war. Now, what's happening over here? There'll be a rebellion in 4 turns, I think it's telling me. No, it's this. We need to go ahead and repair these buildings. So let's repair that so this can build. It's going to take 6 turns. Wow. Kairos actually taking to the seas there. Let's see. If I do this... In fact, I think I will. If we go into force march, maybe we can beat him. Maybe we can sail round to the south here. Luckily taking no attrition there. And we can actually build. What can we build? So over in Quatar, let's go ahead and build... Do we need income or should we build some growth? I think maybe we should build some growth. Just to get this settlement up. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a foraging camp there. Get some growth going. Let's see, do we have any diplomacy? Cult of Sotek would like a non-aggression pact. So let's go ahead and get this one. They would also like a trade agreement. So we will go ahead and take that. I think almost all the lizards are on good terms now. And Mazda Mundi here would also like a trade agreement. We can also get that non-aggression pact. 500 gold, I think that's worth it. Let's start improving our relations there. Gorok wants that military access as well as that defensive alliance. So I'm going to give that to him. There we go. I think everything is going quite well now, actually. All of the lizards uniting for the great plan here. But let's go ahead to turn 50. Volkmar there wanting a trade agreement. The problem is with that is we need to kick him out. It's very much getting rid of man as well as all of the other races here for the great plan. So I'm going to have to decline that one. And a great incantation of Kasat performed. Let's see where this one is. Just to the northwest of us here. I think that's Cetra actually. And another great incantation of Kasat performed on the Black Pyramid of Nagash. And the Sword of Cain has been claimed by another. Doom stalks the world once more unless you can wrest it from them. I don't think we're interested in the Sword of Cain, to be honest. We have no business with that. And oh my, that's could be a lot of rats there. In fact, it's not. Okay. Just a lot of lords there, but nothing significant. So let's go in here. A close victory there. A lot of rats, but we don't lose any units. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. Wow, 6.8k experience and 5.8k gold. That's huge. Let's go ahead and get some replenishment. That was quite a tough battle. We did manage to kill the enemy, quite a few of the enemy there. And Uaxti gaining a new trait, so plus 10% campaign movement range, minus 5% attrition, casualties suffered from all attrition. Yes, for the Lord's Army, and we also get attribute Perfect Vigor. Even when performing the most fatiguing actions, this unit never loses Vigor. That's incredibly strong. Let's see, where's this settlement? I can't see it. Ah, it's right there. Can we attack it this turn? There we go, let's go ahead and occupy this settlement now. So kicking the Skaven out of another settlement. And we will go ahead and level Uaxti. 3 level ups. Very nice. Let's go ahead and give him Foe Seeker. And then let's give him some more melee defense. There we go. We do have another Skaven army here. I imagine they're going to retreat because we can't attack them this turn. Did we already move our other armies? We have Kroq-Gar over here. Okay, so we can also attack this with Kroq-Gar, or at least occupy it. Yeah, no Skaven here, so let's go ahead and occupy this. And we do have the Land of Dead now secured. Let's go ahead and build a tier 1 settlement. And let's go ahead and upgrade the Springs of Eternal Life to tier 3. We can also upgrade our growth here. That's very nice. And let's go ahead and get some growth and some more income from these buildings. We can also build in Bagar. I would like to build some defense. But we don't have enough money now, so let's just go ahead and upgrade the gems. And I think, yeah, look at the territory. Of course, this is tic-tac-toe lands as well. We need to do a Zinch, don't we? Latihi here, we can actually reach this turn. What's the garrison like? I think we can take that, right? Let's go ahead and attack the Fortress of Dawn. Oh, no, we can't reach it. Oh, now we're taking attrition. Oh, that might have been lethal there. We'll see what Kairos does on the end turn. I thought we could attack from the ocean. Let's see what kind of diplomacy we have going on. Not too much of anything, yeah. I think we've allied with most of the lizards. In fact, we can see that here. Huh. We're at war with the Wardens of the Living Pools. But other than that, we're on very good terms with all of the lizards here. They are starting to like us more. They don't like Itza, okay. So one of the minor lizards factions there will have to be forced into line there to Pay respect to the great plan, of course, we need to work together, but for now let's go ahead to our next turn. So Kairos there is in fact attacking us, but it's a Pyrrhic victory. We do lose some skink units, but I'm not too bothered about that. They're replaceable for sure. So let's go ahead and auto-resolve that one. There we go, 6.6k experience, 6k gold, and we gain a Lichbone Pennant. Enables magical attacks as well as 25% spell resistance. And let's go ahead and get some replenishment there. And the Skaven also attacking us there. Very foolish attack, of course we will go ahead and auto-resolve that one. We didn't kill him somehow, gaining a tiny bit of experience from that battle.
You knew it, clan.
The deserters of Katep there wanting the peace treaty. Of course, we're saying no to that one. And there we go, we did manage to steal that pennant from the enemy. And Litihi here also gaining a new follower, so plus 3% casualty replenishment rate for the Lord's army. And also gaining another trait, so Winds of Magic power reserve capacity plus 5 for his army, as well as 15% spell resistance for the Lord's army. And another trait, plus 3 leadership when fighting against Zinch factions. So that will be quite useful actually, and we did manage to kill one of the Zinch leaders there. Also some of the Skavens, the White of Awakening performed over here to the west. I'm not sure who those are. And also another Slam Mage Priest for Mesdamundi up here. And it's Orgorok has actually begun constructing a settlement in one of our provinces here, so the Altar of the Horned Rat. That would be very useful. And we did gain an enchanted shield, so plus 3 armor and plus 5 melee defense. And we also gained a new mission. Wow, a lot of stuff ticking over this turn. So if we win 3 battles within the next 20 turns, we get Blessed Chameleon Skinks times 4. The snakes migrate in great numbers, a sure sign that Sotek demands actions from one of his chosen priests. If they are worthy, then their cohort will be blessed with a sacred spawning. So we have to deal with that one, and the Sword of Cain has been claimed by another. And Clan Pestilence have been obliterated. Wow, that was the turn of never-ending pop-ups there. But if we zoom out and look at our territory, we're doing incredibly well over here. We still need to kick back those Skaven, which Kroq-Gar will come and deal with now. Zinch has Kairos here. Once we take this, in fact, I think we can take this next turn. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't even have a garrison, so we're going to take this. And then he has one more settlement, so he would be dealt with. The Skaven are dealt with over here, so now we just got to deal with Luther, who is also looking quite weak. So I would say this Kroq-Gar campaign is actually going really well. It was looking a bit shaky when we left it last episode, but I'm quite happy with how things went today. But sadly, that's all I do have time for today. Hopefully the new microphone and audio turns out well when I go back and edit this. But that's it for now. I will see you again tomorrow for another video. Thank you for watching.